Condolences are pouring in for the iconic fashion journalist Andre Leon Talley, lovingly referred to by colleagues as the pharaoh of fabulosity. Talley died yesterday. He was 73. Today, Vogue magazine, where he made history, said he died of a heart attack. CBS 2's Aundrea Cline-Thomas has more on Talley's life and legacy.
The grandeur of Andre Leon Talley's presence, from his 6'6" frame to his love of caftans and capes, made him larger than life. Yet it couldn't be overshadowed by what's described as his encyclopedic knowledge of fashion history and French literature. That was unmatched.
He really understood what had come before and what had laid the groundwork, the reasons why certain trends were emerging when they did, their significance socially and culturally.
Those who knew him say Talley didn't merely study fashion, he was obsessed with it, a love affair that began during his childhood in Durham, North Carolina.
Talley's fashion career began here at the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute, where he took an unpaid apprenticeship. He went on to work for Women's Wear Daily and Vogue magazine, ultimately becoming the first black man to be named creative director in 1988.
I sat on the front row. They didn't have me there because of the way I looked. They had me there because of my knowledge and my smartness.
But his presence as a black man, for so long the only one on the front row of the biggest fashion shows, broke barriers. And he was known to say what was on his mind.
He also was very involved in fighting for more diversity on the runway, for more black models.
Fern Malice created New York Fashion Week.
Mostly on the runway it started, and then certainly that became a movement about in every aspect of the industry.
An inspiration for Emil Welbekin while he was growing up in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Without Andre Leon Talley, I wouldn't have been able to be the editor-in-chief of Vibe magazine and win a National Magazine Award. Edward Enninful would not be able to be the editor-in-chief of British Vogue. Lindsay Peoples-Wagner could not be the editor-in-chief of The Cut. Elaine Welteroth couldn't have been at Teen Vogue.
The grandson of a sharecropper, Talley ascended to the highest heights, blazing a trail so many have already followed. Aundrea Cline-Thomas, CBS 2 News.
Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour said, "All I want to remember today, all I care about, is the brilliant and compassionate man who was a generous and loving friend to me and to my family for many, many years, and who we will all miss so much."